Please make a note. Number 2 is attitude. Attitude. It's that positive mental attitude. Folks, you got to light yourself on fire, and people will come watch you burn. Would you agree? How many people in this room have ever spent some time around a negative person before? How do those kinds of people make you feel? Unbelievable. Do you think you could change a negative person? What do you think? What do you think? Yeah? It's tough. I'm going to tell you this. It's a challenge. I have people in my family that are negative, and I can't change them. I just won't spend much time with them. When they start getting negative, I go like this, oh, I got to go. I love you. I got to go. I love you. I got to go, right? So we talk about attitude being so very fundamental. And I'm going to share with you very quickly. You know, we're all seeing what's going on in Haiti right now, and some crazy stuff. It's heart-wrenching. I've been following this in detail. But I've never been there, so I can't talk about my personal experience. But I can tell you about my experience in the Philippines, where I just came back from. And my job was to be out there. I was opening an organization and doing training, and we had the Top Gun Academy out there for 2 months. And I got to tell you, my average rep out there made $300 a month, and that was good money for them. When you live in the Philippines, there's no opportunities. You either work for the government or you work for a call center. And they're so corrupt out there. So I had a driver that would drive me to and from the office so I wouldn't be kidnapped. Held ransom. I was in a 5-star resort. We had gun-sniffing bomb-sniffing dogs, and armed guards with M16s. Took a little while to get used to. I can remember driving to work in the morning with my driver. And if you know much about the Philippines, folks, there's like 8 million people in Manila. It's nuts. And there's no such thing as driving rules. They're more like suggestions. I'm a pretty brave guy, but I got to tell you, folks, I was scared to death on these roads out there. We're driving to the office, and we're going over there, and this cop does, so it's bumper to bumper, right? This cop goes like this. Hits the side of the van. We got to pull over, right? I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. Starts talking to my driver in Tagalog. They're going back and forth, right? And then all of a sudden, my driver pulls some money out and gives the cop some money. We drive off, and I go, what was that all about? He goes, well, you're an American. You can see that. You see, they call them crocodiles. They're so corrupt out there. And my sales people out there, gosh, they're so coachable folks, and they want to learn so much, and they were so sorry to see me go. I had people that literally wanted to climb on my suitcase and come home with me to allow an opportunity. You see, it's easy to make money in America, but it's hard to make it in the Philippines. We talk about attitude. Would you all just do me one favor? Everybody raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I promise I'll never take advice from somebody more messed up than myself. Okay. You don't want to do that, would you agree? Always check your sources. All right. Attitude. The Champion's Creed. I'm not judged by the number of times that I fail, but by the number of times that I succeed. Because the number of times I succeed are in direct proportion to the number of times I can fail and keep trying. See, folks, you haven't failed in anything until you quit trying. Would you agree?